really need a beard supplement or something. This is patchy, but I'm growing it. Good evening and welcome into What in the World Weekly. I'm your host, Dylan Foreman. Our top story tonight, new developments in the P-diddy case. A video shows some unpleasant sides of Puff Daddy. But up first, TJ Miller says the fame of Deadpool changed his friend Ryan Reynolds. Now, I like TJ Miller. I liked his stand-up comedy before. I still enjoy it. However, when you talk shit about this dreamboat, I don't know how to feel about you. Part of me feels that Miller became a bit unhinged when he wasn't invited back to the series after making bomb threats on public transportations and other things of the sort, all attributed to his mental health at the time. However, if you're making fun of this dreamboat, you're obviously still unhinged. Our next story tonight, I am at 96 subscribers and I thank each and every one of you. I'm 4 away from triple digits, so if you could hit that subscribe button and share with people that enjoy this kind of nonsensory, that would be amazing, and I would be greatly appreciative. I also promise I'd put out an old video I made that's terribly edited when I was looking at making more normal YouTube content, I guess you could say. Anyways, our next story tonight, aliens. A lot of stories about aliens this week. Pope Francis is planning on holding a press conference about aliens and the supernatural, showing that they can't hide what they know. Also, many UFO stories from the government agencies are now being required to go public. But the most intriguing alien story we have is that a senator from Chile claims that he was abducted. Senator Kareem Bianchi claims that he saw a UFO and within seconds was transported hundreds of miles. He then claims that he was visited by a self-proclaimed extraterrestrial who said the story of what happened would be revealed to him soon. Oh boy, we'll see what that is. Speaking of government officials in other countries, the Culture Ministry of Slovakia definitely turned some heads when proclaimed that the Earth was indeed flat. A lot of wackadoos in positions of power. Our country, not excluded, at least for the last 20 years. Our next story tonight is that a family in Louisiana has credited a psychic for helping find their mother's remains. Now, if they haven't found their remains, that leads me to believe that there was foul play at hand. Furthermore, it leads me to believe that this psychic could very well be suspect number 1. Our next story tonight. 706 Kyles gathered in Texas this week, and it was not enough to break the world record. There's something wrong with all these Kyles. 2 of my best friends are Kyles, and I can tell you from firsthand experience, they're just not right. Love you guys. Our next story comes to us from Michigan. In Midland, a woman was found to be living with a computer and a coffee maker inside the sign of a local grocery store. It seems to me that the grocery store has not been keeping track of its finances because the electric bill would most likely be quite high compared to earlier months. However, nobody noticed this woman was living there for over a year. Now she's homeless. Let's see where she sets up next. Our next story tonight, Tyson Fury goes down. I honestly think he got a preferential 10 count earlier in the bout. However, it did go to split decision, and Usyk was the winner. I'm sure Fury will appeal this decision. Sure, his dad's going to be pushing for it as well, but as of right now, Tommy has won a fight more recently than Tyson, the Gypsy King has fallen. Speaking of fallen, this brings us to our top story tonight. That was probably a terrible segue. However, Puff Daddy, there is a new video showing him assaulting his ex-fiancée, and it's not pretty. I will show a bit of it. Please know that some viewers may find this hard to stomach. To do that to a woman is just disgraceful. Now, while this shows no evidence of him being a groomer like the past allegations have shown, it does show the character of the man. Either way, he is a giant pile of crap, and I hope more investigative resources are put into putting him away. Puff Daddy gonna be cream puffed in jail. Anyways, guys, this has been What in the World Weekly. I'm your host, Dylan Foreman. Again, please help me get to 100 subscribers. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next Sunday for another riveting episode of What in the World. Have a good night.